Good morning, boys and girls. Today's a very special day. It's our friend Joel's birthday. Joel is 5 today. Happy birthday, Joel. Today is Monday, May 4th, 2020. And the 4 has colorful around it because at school we use the colorful side of our calendar numbers for someone's special day. Please bow your heads and let's start in prayer together. Dear God, thank you for this happy day and help me keep it just that way. Amen. So remember last month in April when we learned the story of Noah's Ark. We learned that Noah obeyed God. That means he did what God told him to do. He built the ark and he got the animals and his family on the ark, and God kept Noah and all of them safe throughout the flood. Because Noah obeyed God. He did what was right. Today we're going to learn a Bible story about a guy who did not obey God. And something terrible happened to him. His name was Jonah. And this is the story of Jonah and the whale, or Jonah and the big fish. We're reading from our beginner's Bible together. And it starts here. Jonah and the big fish. Can you say his name with me? Jonah. Great job. Jonah was a prophet of God. One day, God told Jonah, "Go to the big city of Nineveh. Tell them to stop doing bad things." So God wanted Jonah to be his messenger. He wanted Jonah to go to this city called Nineveh because the people there were not doing good things. And God wanted them to stop. Do you think Jonah is going to go to Nineveh? Let's find out. But Jonah ran away. He did not want to go to Nineveh. Jonah did not do what God told him? Uh-oh. Instead, he got on a boat to sail across the sea. God sent a big storm to stop Jonah. The sailors on the boat were afraid. They thought their boat was going to sink. Show me your very afraid face. Oh. Jonah told the sailors, "My God has sent this storm. If you throw me into the water, the sea will become calm again." Jonah wants to be thrown into the water? I guess he feels bad. He knows the reason that their boat is having a storm over it is because God sent it, because Jonah did not obey. Jonah did not do what God asked him to do. Uh-oh, do you think Jonah's going to be okay after he gets thrown overboard? Let's see. So the sailors threw Jonah into the raging sea, and instantly the sea became calm. Just then, Jonah saw a big fish coming. Gulp! The big fish swallowed Jonah. He got swallowed by a big fish? That would be terrible. Ugh. Can you imagine what it would be like to be in the belly of a big fish? Ugh. I bet it would be stinky. For 3 days and nights, Jonah was inside the fish. He prayed to God, "Please forgive me." He's asking God to forgive him for not obeying and doing as he was told. Then God told the fish to spit Jonah onto dry land. God told Jonah a second time, "Go and tell the people of Nineveh to stop doing bad things." God is giving Jonah a second chance to obey him. Do you think Jonah is going to listen this time? Let's see. This time, Jonah obeyed God. The people in Nineveh were sorry for doing bad things, so God forgave them. So finally he listened, and he was a messenger for God, and the people of Nineveh began to obey God too. So obeying God is very important. Obey means to follow someone or do as they ask of you, like you obey your parents and you obey your teachers. And Jonah learned he needed to obey God, just like Noah did when God asked him to build the ark. In the story today, it talked about Jonah and a big fish. Sometimes people refer to this story as Jonah and the whale because whales are the biggest fish in the sea. This book is called Whales. Meet the whale. Whales are very big. Whales breathe out through blowholes. Fun fact, when a whale dives, it can hold its breath for as long as 2 hours. 2 hours? Let's see how long you can hold your breath. Go. That was not 2 hours. I'm not sure that was even 2 minutes. Maybe 2 seconds? Whales can hold their breath for 2 hours. Whales have small eyes. Whales have small ears. Fun fact, whales depend more on hearing than on seeing. A whale can pick up sounds from 1,000 miles away. Wow, his ear is very tiny, but it sure does work well. Whales have fins. Fun fact, fins and flippers help whales swim. Orcas have 6-foot-tall fins that look like big black sails. This is the biggest whale. Fun fact, the blue whale is the biggest animal that ever lived on Earth or in the sea. The blue whale. So it's bigger than an elephant? I guess so. It's the biggest animal. Whales breathe in through blowholes. Whales have flippers. Some whales have teeth. Oh, look at all those teeth. Fun fact, whales that have teeth eat fish and other sea animals. This whale has one very long tooth. It looks kind of like a unicorn. Some whales have baleen. Fun fact, baleen catches tiny sea plants and animals for the whales to eat. This is a whale's baleen. Well, that's cool. The little plants and animals just come right on into it for it to eat. Whales are great. Raise your hand if you've ever seen a whale. Maybe way far out in the ocean, or maybe at an aquarium. Whales are very amazing creatures. We're going to learn a little more about whales tomorrow and do some counting and practicing numbers activities, and we'll review our story of Jonah. I'll see you then, and Joel, have a very happy birthday. Bye-bye.